down to, you in a good mood, folks? Last time we passed out tequila before the show, huh? We got a good show for you. My gosh, welcome down to stage 5. They're just so happy that I'm leaving. Welcome to our little program, ladies and gentlemen. We call it Later, or as we're known around here, Emmy Challenged. I'm Greg Kinnear, the man who's blowing out NBC faster than Hurricane Fran, and we got a good one for you tonight. Mr. Dennis Franz from NYPD Blue. Yeah. He picked up his, I guess, second Emmy last night. First, speaking of Emmys, it's appropriate Dennis Franz is here because I had a chance to visit the Emmys Sunday night, and my gosh, I live for this night, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, it's the glamour, yes, but it's the excitement. It's the night of 1,000 stars. And I don't know exactly how to explain how magical it is to you, but this year, having not been nominated for an Emmy, I had a little extra time on my hands, and I headed down to actually capture some of the wonderful memories myself. Brett, can you say happy 3rd anniversary to my show?
Happy 3rd season to you, extra, and let's all coexist peacefully.
No, it's Later with Greg Kinnear. Brett? Oh, Barry Gilpin, Frazier. Should they shoot the guy who came up with the Macarena?
Absolutely. I don't know what they're waiting for.
Hey, Leah, remember me from the show?
Jason Priestley.
Yeah. Listen, did you see Carrot Top pull up in the limo? He's kind of a doozer.
No, he's cute. Yeah. Couldn't ask for a better one.
Hey, Noah. Greg Kinnear, did you hear that Tupac Shakur got shot?
Second time, last year and this year.
Yeah.
Hey, David Duchovny, how you doing? X-Files. Listen, are you a big fan, even though you're on Fox, of NBC's must-see TV?
Absolutely.
And why is that, Dave?
I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Oh, look, it's, what's her name? Jillian, how you doing? You remember me?
Isaac Mizrahi.
Yeah. Listen, that's some dress. What's gonna be holding it up there tonight is what I want to know.
I don't know what'll happen when I walk out there and start to shake or something, but it feels good.
Julia, how you doing? Greg Kinnear. You were my first guest. You remember me?
Giorgio Armani.
Yeah.
And, of course, it wouldn't be an Emmy cast without the arrival of the beautiful Heather Locklear. Heather, right over here. She's an old friend of mine. We dated for a while. Heather, right over here, sweetie. Sweetness, come here. Come here, boy. Come here. Don't talk to them. Don't talk. Heather, don't you ignore me. Don't you come here. Come here, lady. Come here, you freak. What, I can see the crack in your bottom in that dress. I will check in with you in the 20th century.
Mira, remember last year, Greg Kinnear, you said we might get together for lunch sometime?
Possibly. Maybe later next year.
Yeah, that'll work for me. That'll work. You look great. You look good. Oh, hi. How are you? Hi, I've got my own late-night talk show. I don't suppose you know who I am.
Hi, Dave. How are you doing?
You see, the joke on the last one is, my name's not Dave. You know? Wow, that was fun. The good old Emmy Awards. Well, you know, my guest for his work on Hill Street Blues and NYPD Blue, for which he just won his second Emmy as Best Actor. His new movie, American Buffalo, opens tomorrow, and be sure to look for my cameo as the Buffalo. Please welcome, if you will, Dennis Franz. He's right over here. Dressed up.
Look like $1 million bucks.
My gosh, you do. How's it going?
It's going pretty great. Thank you.
Third time you visited our little show
yes,
here
it
at
is,
Stage
and I
5.
enjoy it so much. And all my friends that come on and do your show say the same thing. They say, "What a nice time it is to be here." So
that's usually when the guest hosts are here.
Unsolicited,
but,
yes, yeah.
I appreciate that. Congratulations! My gosh, what a great! That must have been great last night, huh?
Yeah, it gets a little nerve-wracking, obviously, when. Let me tell you what happens when you do receive the award. There's a huge monitor in the center of all the people in the audience,
right?
And they tell you that you have 30 seconds to say your speech, to thank everybody that you've worked with for 25, 30 years. You're supposed to pull up in 30 seconds and spit them out. And it's a nerve-wracking thing, and obviously I am a testimony to that, right, because I called Jimmy Smits Steve.
Steve, yeah.
And
yeah.
And from there, it was all
And it was
downhill.
so great, too, because it was such a great build-up. You said, you were standing there saying, and I've worked with this guy all my life. He's the greatest man I've ever met. And I just want to thank Stevie.
Right in the toilet. Right in the toilet. Yeah, that was it. And bless his heart, he was the first one to grab me afterward and just say, you know, I understand you're nervous. He's a terrific guy.
I want to know.
I forgot the cast again. This is the second time that I've won the award and the second time that I had forgotten to mention the cast. So I believe they're probably going to think that it's premeditated and I have something up my sleeve, but it's you know, just an oversight. You just get so nervous up there, and you're seeing this 30, 29, 28, 27, and it starts ticking away. And then after that, it says time's up, time's up, time's up, and then the band starts playing. Well, that's it.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
well, at any rate, I thought you handled it, all things considered, pretty well.
Thank you. Thank you.
Was it? Did they tell you you're going to win ahead of time, by the way?
Oh no, that truly is a secret.
Come on. Dennis, who's your buddies? Come on. Hey, Dennis, you didn't win, did you? They don't give you any indication.
No, they really don't. I mean, it's really a well-kept secret, and I think it's great that way.
Were you convinced? Is it one of those things where you're convinced that you're not going to win? You won last year. There's no way it's going to happen again.
I won the year before last.
Did I say last year?
You did, but that's okay. I was nominated last year, and Mandy Patinkin won last year. You know, you hear talk, you read polls, and you hear about the predictions, and if you start buying into that, you can get yourself in trouble. Yeah. You know, so you just recognize the people that are there and say, I mean, how else do you say that you're thankful for the nomination? Because it really is heartfelt. You do appreciate being nominated.
Right.
And then there's all these jokes about, well, you turn from a winner to a loser the minute one name is singled out, and there is a bit of a letdown. But if you can just keep it in perspective and say, you know, that it is an honor to be one of the 5, then that really is great.
What do you do afterwards?
He says after he wins the Emmy. Yes.
The important thing, by the way, is I always think just to be smiling, because if you win, of course, you want to smile and appear grateful, and if you lose, you don't want to be going, God,
this is true, yeah.
You got to be either
Tom Poston. I remember Tom Poston a few years ago. You know Tom?
Yeah, he's not.
Yes, and when he won, that was the second time he had won, and the first time was a while ago. In his acceptance speech, he says, "It never fails. Every 14 years, I win this thing." And it was 14 years.
How long would you do this character, Sipowicz, for ever and ever and ever?
I'm happy for the run of the show, as long as our writers and David Milch, Stephen Bochco, as long as their heart is in it and they're willing to continue to write the kind of in-depth material and the complex characters that they've created and the interesting storylines, I don't see any reason to look elsewhere, at least on a permanent basis. So I'm there till the end.
And thank you.
I thank you. It's my pleasure.
You mentioned the character, or David Milch, who is, of course, responsible for writing much of the character of Sipowicz.
Yes.
And he, in a lot of ways, this is an extension of him. This is a guy who was an alcoholic and a drug addict at one point. Is there a lot of comparisons between the two?
I'm certain that many of the experiences that Sipowicz goes through are related to some of the past experiences that David has had, and he does use the Sipowicz character as a release for him, and enables him to purge to some degree through that character, and it really is a pleasure to try to probe as an actor. To get that kind of material is just really a gift, and I'm very grateful for that opportunity, and
Yeah. The LA Times recently did a story. Did you read this? They were talking about smoking, smoking in television, how it influences children. They specifically mentioned your character.
Interesting.
Does it you would have loved it, Dennis. Do you think it has? Does it have an impact? Do you think it has an impact on an audience? And does it bother you at all, or has it even ever crossed your mind? Because it was kind of an interesting front page story.
Well, Sipowicz doesn't smoke on a regular basis. In fact, the only time that we've portrayed him smoking is when he's on the Downskids.
Right.
I had to argue with David and Stephen at the very beginning of the show 3 years ago when we began the show. They had me doing, you know, I was a drunkard, I was a womanizer, I was just a loose cannon, I was everything possible, and yet they didn't want me smoking. And I said, well, why not? I mean, that kind of is just all part of the whole package. And
yeah, right.
And they said,
don't want to mess up his image now, right?
That's right. And they felt that it was, you know, television taboo for one of the lead characters to be smoking. And I said, well, you know, think about the way you've set me up already. So they allowed me to do that for the first episode, and they said, okay, when you stop drinking, when you get on the off the wagon, get on the wagon again, and we start straightening you out, then that will be...
Lose the smoke.
We'll lose the smoke. And I agreed to that, and then I haven't smoked until the one episode in last season, near the end, when just one episode I lit up a couple of cigarettes.
So it happens occasionally.
And it's not meant to glamorize in any respect, and I can't believe that that it would be an influence on children who would watch that and say, you know, I'd like to be just like that drunken bum there. I'd like to look like that with a cigarette hanging out of my mouth.
You said last night, I think it was backstage, that you would not totally be against some sort of rating system, as I spill water all over myself for television. Is that true?
It's your show. You can do what you want.
Yeah, I know. Had a little scotch myself before. Is that something that you feel, if handled properly, is the future television, or something that you can see a future for?
I don't know that a rating system is necessary, and I don't know if you can even enforce that. All the talk about the V-chip and all that. I really do understand the concern. I'm sympathetic to that. I've raised 2 teenage daughters. They're now in their 20s, but we went through the teenage years with them. And you have to be responsible parents and monitor viewing for them at all ages along the way. And what's not appropriate, I don't think television was designed to only be family television, children-oriented television. I think there is certainly a market, and the success of our show has indicated that there is a market out there for adults who like adult-oriented material, and we are very careful to specify that it is not for children, and I think it's the parents' responsibility. So,
talking with Dennis Franz, we have to do a quick break, and we'll be back right after this.
Did I get this kid killed? Yeah. I was a big shot. Give this kid all kinds of lessons. He goes in without a gun. What kind of teaching did I give him?
You taught him how to help people, Eddie.
He went in without a gun.
He wasn't authorized to carry a gun yet.
Then he should wait outside with that gutless bastard snuck out the window, dial 911 and wait.
None of us would have done that.
What did I do? What did I do?
See with perfect clarity, perfect comfort, the way you were meant to see through AccuView contact lenses, precision crafted for exceptional vision, ultra thin for lasting comfort. That's why it's the world's #1 contact lens. It's the perfect balance. 20/20 vision, 20/20 comfort. AccuView disposable contact lenses.
And now buy 4 multi-packs of AccuView from your eye doctor and get this Johnson & Johnson first aid kit free.
The most rewarding relationships are the ones that grow with time. It's the same for those of you who choose AT&T, because you understand that the true rewards only come from a lasting relationship. Introducing the new AT&T True Rewards program. Rewards you can get right away, every day. It's our way of saying thanks just for being an AT&T customer. The new True Rewards program. It's one of the rewards of a lasting relationship. That's your true choice, AT&T.
When I bite into a York peppermint patty, I get the sensation I'm ice fishing with my buddies. something bites. Oh, it's a big one. Uh-oh. Will the ice hold me? Oh, man against beast. Man against the elements.
York Peppermint Patty. Get the sensation.
She had the best of everything, but the price of wealth just went up.
It's about your husband.
I met this guy. He wanted Tony's wife. I'm going to the police.
Halle Berry.
Don't push me.
The Rich Man's Wife. Rated R. Starts Friday, September 13th.
This is it, gentlemen. Finds like these turn careers into legends.
It is a legend. I mean, it's responsible for the entire species.
I can't believe it's in this kind of shape after so many years.
All right, let's get it out of here. Get the crane!
Wait! They left the keys in it!
The legendary Jeep Cherokee Sport. With a lease rate of just $169 a month, it could be exactly what you've been searching for. See your California Jeep and Eagle dealers. Who else?
What about he's got a safe?
Big deal.
How's that?
You want to know about a safe?
Yes.
What you do, a safe, you find the combination.
Where he wrote it down?
Yes.
What if he didn't write it down?
He wrote it down. He's got to write it down. What happens if he forgets it?
What happens if he doesn't forget it?
He's got to forget it, Don. Human nature. The point being, even he doesn't forget it, why does he not forget it?
Why?
Because he's got it wrote down.
Two-time Emmy-winning Dennis Franz here to my left. That's a scene from American Buffalo.
Yes, it is.
With an actor who's had a little bit of success in his career named Dustin Hoffman.
A little bit.
How did that come about, this project?
That was offered from the director who had worked with somebody who was on your show recently, Nicholas Turturro.
And, Nick was on last night.
Nick,
He's on here talking about things,
Yeah, Nick had done a movie with him in the past, and he told me that he was looking to do American Buffalo, and he was interested in me doing the role, and I said, yeah, right, and he got in touch with me, and indeed, he offered it to me, and so that was the deal. It was a hard thing to turn down.
And the film experience was...
It was a very good one. Dustin Hoffman I grew very fond of, and he's an entertaining, educational kind of a man. You can learn a lot from him by watching him and his stories. The hardest thing is to stay on track with him because everything reminds him of a story, and a guy like that who has had so much experience, and they're funny stories, and then before you know it, you say, we got a movie to make here, we got to get back to work.
And it's a relatively very small movie, really, right?
It's very small, and there's only 3 people in the cast: Dustin, myself, and a young actor named Sean Nelson. And the 3 of us are the movie, and it's a lot of talking. And it's going to open up in an art house, and it'll show for 25 minutes, and 10 people will see it, and it'll make $150, and that's that.
Oh.
But we will have made a movie.
Mr. Optimist to my left, ladies and gentlemen.
But I'll have a poster with Dustin Hoffman and Dennis Franz on it.
Sitting in your office. Yeah. Intimidating to work with at all, just given what he's done?
No, I mean,
that's
really
all out the window as soon as you meet him.
It really is, yeah.
Did you do your Rain Man impersonation for him?
Everybody was doing it. Yeah. And the Tootsie, and hey, I'm walking here, and everything else, you know, the Ratso Rizzo, all the characters, and, you know, and it doesn't take long, and he starts doing them then, and he jumps right in, and it's really a pleasure to cut through all those characters and find Dustin underneath there, you know, and what a sweet, considerate, sensitive guy he is, and I really had a wonderful time working with him.
NYPD Blues, obviously shot on film. Is there a huge difference between the two worlds of NYPD Blue and shooting just a straight film?
The time factor is a big plus. When we did American Buffalo, we had a short schedule. We had a month and a half to shoot it, but we had 3 weeks of rehearsal. That seemed like a great deal of time to me because when we do an episode of NYPD, we do it in 8 days. So to have over 2 months to rehearse it and film it was a great luxury, and I certainly did enjoy that. And you're allowed to pay the real attention to detail that you'd like to do on a series, but time doesn't allow it. So,
do you? And when you're shooting the series, do they say, "Man, Dennis, I know you want another take, but we got to move on. We don't have the time."
They're really very lenient on our show. We put in Jimmy Smits and my... See, I got the name right, Jimmy Smits. And
You're not talking about Stevie, his brother.
No, yeah, right. We will spend anywhere from 12 to 16 hours a day on the set, and that goes on for 8 days.
Right. So they'll give you the time. They'll afford you the time.
They try to allow us as much time as possible. Yeah.
Yeah. And what do you do? You just did this film. When was your hiatus? This summer?
We just finished our hiatus. We're now in our 4th episode on the show.
And for your hiatus, what did you do? Where do you go? What do you do?
Well, last year I did American Buffalo. And I had gotten married. My wife and I were married April 1st. We wrapped on May 1st, and so we should have gone on a honeymoon. But
I remember that's about the time you were on last time.
And my honeymoon, we spent it in Rhode Island doing American Buffalo, and she was very understanding of that, and she said there'll be time. So this hiatus, we designed it around a honeymoon, and we had a wonderful time. We went to Italy and London, and yeah, oh God, we had a great time. And
so you got the honeymoon in. The point.
We had a great time.
Hallelujah. We got to do a break. We'll be back with the Love Machine right after
this. How far can MasterCard take you? Here in Australia, MasterCard takes you into the future. The new MasterCard Cash Card. A MasterCard you can use just like cash. It's happening right now down under, and it's on its way here.
Here are some Triscuit snack suggestions from a rehearsal of the Golden Apple Chorus.
This is a tuna salad melt with cheddar cheese on a Triscuit.
I've got a little mini Triscuit pizza. You can put pretty much anything on a Triscuit.
Triscuit. Open a box, make up a snack.
Dr. Scholl's Odor Destroyers destroys odors 2 times better than Odor Eater's foot powder. So try Dr. Scholl's.
No. Never. Absolutely not. Tired of hearing no when you need to buy a car? At Cars Yes, we say yes. Yes. Whether your credit is good or bad, we have a financing plan for you. Yes, every car is fully inspected with our 205-point quality check. And yes, our exclusive Yes warranty covers you for 12 full months. Call 1-800-CARS-YES today. Cars Yes, the nation's largest used car company.
Come and get it!
Now, East meets West at Subway with 2 new Kickin' Chicken sandwiches. The Kickin' Chicken Oriental Express, made with tender chicken, crunchy Chinese noodles, shredded carrots, and a kick of Oriental dressing. Or go for the mouth-watering new Kickin' Chicken Rebel Ranch. Lettuce, tomatoes, sweet red onions, and the down-home taste of Hidden Valley Original Ranch. Yahoo! The Kickin' Chicken Oriental Express and Rebel Ranch. The taste that's winning the East and West.
Y'all come back now, you hear?
Only from Subway.
Dennis Franz, cops haven't always figured in your career. You've done other sorts of work before becoming a lovable actor that you are. Mm-hmm. What did you do?
I may have been
you were a postman at one
the
point.
World's worst postman.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I
can't see you delivering mail.
I was easily distracted by puppy dogs and donut shops, and I happen to have the misfortune of delivering the mail in my neighborhood, so my house was nearby, and I would find myself in front of my TV, sometimes taking a nap with the bag of mail in the living room. Which I have recently found out that that's a felony. You don't do that kind of thing. And I'd end up my route in, it'd be blackout, it'd be night, and I'd still be walking around giving it, and the people would be standing at their door looking at me, and man, oh man, come on, give me the mail.
So, were you...
You're playing a postman.
Yes, I will be playing a postman this fall.
Don't be like the postman I was.
Yeah. No tips, then. I'm not taking any tips from you.
No, none from me.
Did they fire you?
And I was a disgrace. My parents both retired from the post office, so I did not do them justice.
Wow, a long line of lovable post office employees coming from your family, and you broke the... Did you, were you fired?
No, actually I went back to school, so it was a summer job.
So it was a friendly parting of the ways.
Yeah, it was. I don't think that, I probably would have been fired if my parents hadn't been working for the Postal Service.
Right. If your mail's coming late, ladies and gentlemen, Dennis Franz could be on the route. We have to do a break, and we'll be back to say goodnight right after this.
Here are some Ritz snack suggestions from the Big Apple Dance Studio.
What is this? Just some of the more sophisticated flavors, a little pate.
Started with a Ritz cracker, put some peanut butter, a dollop of chocolate over a banana. Everybody eats their Ritz differently.
You're not limited like you are with a chip. You can just pile it on, because you got a nice stable platform to build your snack on top of.
I'm going to eat this. Voila.
Ritz. Open a box, make up a snack.
I am in week 10 of quitting smoking. 6 weeks on the Nicotrol patch and in my 4th week of off the Nicotrol patch. In 6 weeks, less than a summer, you can turn your life around. It's amazing.
New Nicotrol, a whole new and simple way to help you quit. Only Nicotrol has a 6-week program, not 10 weeks like the other patch or 12 weeks like the gum.
And at the end of 6 weeks, I was ready to say I'm a no smoker, not ready to say, well, I think I'll go down to a smaller dosage now.
6 weeks, 1 step. Take control with Nicotrol.
It's the Dirt Devil Ultra MVP with maximum vacuum power. Its exclusive high-to-hose system has the longest reach of any upright. The Ultra MVP handles tough, deep-down dirt. Nothing escapes the power of a Dirt Devil.
This is your final exam. Go out there and save the people you call up to 44%.
Dial, come on, fish, think. It's the easiest thing in the world. Okay!
1-800-COLLECT. Learn it, use it, save up to 44%.
Was Bruce Seldon beaten by Tyson or by the fear of Tyson? Was it the punch or was it the fear of the punch? Fight or fright? You be the judge. Seldon, Tyson, on Showtime, America's #1 boxing network.
Down goes Sheldon, and I can't believe it.
See it this Saturday, only on Showtime.
They're telling me to sit on my jacket. I should have learned this 2.5 years ago. Dennis Franz, ladies and gentlemen. Dennis, come back and see us. Not that I'll be here, but come back and see us. Thank you. Good night.
Remember Tupac Shakur at 11.
CBS. Welcome home.
Ooh. Oh. Dave, I'm trying to pick the perfect honeymoon spot. What do you think of Hawaii?
I think it's Florida with grass skirts.
Really? Eric's crazy about the idea.
Yeah, well, he would be. He's got the legs for it.
He's even taking swimming lessons so we can go scuba diving.
Eric can't swim?
No, his father tried to teach him once by throwing him in the middle of a lake.